Hi, 8th grade CVA PE students. My name is Mr. Poggio, and this video is specifically made for new students just coming to CVA and joining our 8th grade PE class. So let's get started with a little 411 on how to be successful in Mr. Poggio's class. And in addition, other tips and help with e-cadence and CVA in general. So in PE, make sure you have your correct class. Your classes are up here. You'll see I have obviously my classes. You should have your English, history, math, PE, etc. But when you're in your PE class, you want to click on modules right here. That's a really good place that has kind of everything all together. Yes, you could look at individual assignments or discussions that we have, assessments, etc. But modules is going to have everything for you. So I'll start with modules. But really quick, for class, make sure you click here where it says conferences. You'll see something that'll say like conference happening now. So when I start this conference, you'll see you could join right under here where it says happening now. So under modules, every single module is themed by a sport in 8th grade PE because 8th grade PE is about collaborative sports. Obviously being independent studies that bring some of its challenges. So what we do in 8th grade PE is we actually study and have a discussion about whether it's rules or entrepreneurship or anything unique about specific sports. So this week, Module 8 is on rugby. So if you take a click on that little arrow, you'll see pretty much a 0.1 to a 0.6 for every single module, and they'll all look the same. 8.1 is always going to be instructions with links, and we'll get to that in a second. 8.2 will be the Google Slides that we review and go over in class, which are really the same information. Point 3 is always a discussion, and the discussions are all very similar, obviously the difference being the sport that we are looking at for the week. 8.4 is your fitness and nutrition log, which will soon be called your activity log as we adapt and change our activity log specific to our Engage Mo5 bands. So we'll be using these bands here, and you'll see that'll be updated for the rest of the year, and we're going to have some fun and challenges, counting steps, and other fun activities with our Mo5 wearable bands. Your point 5 is always an Edpuzzle that has to do with a specific sport. It really matches the discussion. And point 6 are always going to be your workouts and platform. Platform is a website platform called Platform. So I'll show you that as well. But again, you could take a look at any module. For example, we had football for module 4, Super Bowl, right? So here you go, same thing. Point 1, instructions. Point 2, Google Slides. Point 3, discussion. Point 4 is your nutrition and fitness log. Point 5 is your Edpuzzle. And point 6 is your platform workouts. So again, I'll go to module 8. If you click on instructions for the week, you'll go to this Google document here. You'll always have your objective and overview. You have your office hours link right here. It's every Friday at 10:30. Because we have class on Monday, you're either in my 8:55 class or my 9:45 class. If we ever have Monday holiday, Friday for PE is our new class time, which is our office hours. But that link is right here. It's also in your Google Calendar. We have our syllabus if you want to take a look at it, scoring rubrics. I think a really good one is instruction for the year. So if you click on this link, you could actually take a look at literally every single module and every week specific to our sports and activity and themes, and also our workouts. So that's a nice reference to have there. But I highly, highly recommend, in fact, especially with workouts, using the suggested timeline. So Monday we had no school because of President's Day. But Tuesday, like review those slides, even though I will go over them on Friday during our class, which is mandatory now, which is usually office hours. 8.5 is your Edpuzzle. It's like three minutes to 10-minute video. Edpuzzle is just a fancy way of saying YouTube with questions. So we'll look at YouTube videos and you'll have questions and analyze that video. Obviously this week is specific to rugby rules. And 8.3 is your discussion post. I highly suggest getting that done Tuesday. So if you get this done at the beginning of the week, it makes everything else a lot easier. Wednesday, I suggest doing your nutrition logs for the last couple of days for Monday and Tuesday. And Wednesday, also, you have a platform workout. You'll have 3 platform workouts per week. This week, there's only 2 because of the Monday holiday. I also have a rule too. You could actually decrease or deduct one workout a week if you're in an outside sport. So let's say you're in soccer or in gymnastics. Rather than doing 3 workouts from platform in a week, you'll just have to do 2. Thursday, I suggest doing your platform workout that's specific to the introduction to yoga on lesson 4. Wednesday was intro to fitness. Lesson, actually, it's lesson 2, pressing and pulling. I always have a Bitmoji. It's just a reiteration of what you just saw with our overview. The second page, our instruction for the weeks, really gets into the details of what's going on in PE. So it sounds silly, but I literally hyperlink 8.1 right here, which is this document. You can click on your Google Slides, and you'll see these slides again, which is exactly what is also on your 8.2 link right here. These are the slides we'll be going over for the week. I always have just general information, and then I reiterate what our discussion is and what our Edpuzzle is about, and our nutrition and fitness log, which again will be called our activity log very shortly, and then of course your workouts. So that is all right there into the discussion, and usually I have some fun videos and other facts or motivational videos as well, just about the sport that we're studying for the week. Every assignment will have an overview, it will have instructions and learning goals. So make sure when you do your 150-word post, you look through the 4 questions, the 3 or 4 questions that we have for our learning goal. And I also have a little Poggio note about each sport also. Your nutrition and fitness logs, you're going to access these as a Google assignment. So for students that are new, if you're watching this video, of course, when you have a Google assignment, you're actually going to click for students. You'll have a button like right around here that says open or start. And that's how you'll start the Google assignment, and it'll look like this. And this Google assignment is pretty clear cut. You're just going to record what you ate. So I separated by 3 meals, but let's say only 2 meals. Just put nothing for one of the meals. But you do not need to count calories or even record like every specific thing. It's really just to have a general concept of what your nutrition intake is all about. As you get into PE in 9th and 10th grade, you'll get more and more into how nutrition affects the body. But we definitely want to start in 8th grade with recording. What is it that we eat every week? And that's all you're recording here. Your fitness is right here. You'll see, again, we're going to update these logs to match our low band 5s with some of our competitions. But it's pretty much that simple. You're just writing out what you're doing. And then right here, I have some directions on how you can add a parent signature. It's pretty easy. You just go to Insert and then go to Drawing. And under Drawing, you can actually have a parent sign. So that's our nutrition and fitness logs. Your Edpuzzle, you literally just go to www.edpuzzle.com. It should look like this. Of course, I have multiple classes, so make sure you click on Poggio PE period 2 or period 3, depending on if you have me for 8:55, which is period 2, or period 3, which is 9:45. But I'll have the links below in the description for invite links, because you'll want to click on this invite link right here if you are a period 2 student. You could also just go on your phone and put in CACABHO, and you could actually access and do these on your phone also, which is pretty cool. But I'll have that access link in the description below. Same thing if you're in my 9:45 class or period 3. Your access code is DOBOESO, but again, you can just click on the links in the YouTube and you can access the correct Edpuzzle class. But this week, if you take a look at our actual assignments, for example, you have your rugby rules, and as you go through, you literally watch the video and you have some multiple choice questions. Again, it's just YouTube with questions. And lastly, our platform workouts. You could click on platform right here. And when you click on platform, you want to use the code. Mr. Ellis wants to say hi for the new student video. Come on and say hi, Mr. Ellis. Hello. This is our assistant principal. But if you want to access platform, you could click right here. And our platform workouts are actually in again, the program called Platform. So once you log in, you will need an access code as a new student. The access code is right here in our Google Slides. I can do it. So you just type in I can do it, and you'll have access to, I believe we have 5 or 6 programs that I've given you access to. These are all of them. So this is obviously on the teacher side. But this week you have workouts from Intro to Yoga Part 2, I believe it's Lesson 5, and Intro to Fitness Part 2, which is actually Lesson 4. So if you click Preview, to give you an example of what it looks like, again, we're doing Lesson, we'll just click 3 for now. Yes, we're on Lesson 3 for this week. But you'll click on these videos, and it will actually show me, the teacher, how long you're doing your workouts in Platform. So every month I'll send you a screenshot of your workouts that you've completed and the access that you've had in Platform. But you're pretty much watching 3 to 4, I think sometimes there's like up to 5 videos of different workouts that you're actually doing live with our Platform trainers. So this is a great program. Again, you'll have 3 per week. However, if you're in an outside sport, you'll only have to do 2. You just make sure to record that in your activity log. So that's pretty much all of PE. If you have any questions, the best place to see Mr. Poggio is during office hours on Friday. So again, you have your link to office hours right here. It's also in your Google Calendar, so you could access it there as well. But that's pretty much what PE looks like. Every once in a while, I'll have an assessment like a 0.7, but usually that happens after a whole unit, after 5 or 6 weeks. But that's it. That's PE in a nutshell. If you have any questions, please, please, please email Mr. Poggio. I'm just Poggio_R at auhsd.us. But this is the key to accessing all your work here at eCadence, and hope to see you in office hours Friday at 10:30 a.m. Or if you have me, or not, or I hope to see you in office hours, but I will see you in class for PE if you have me for the 8:55 class on Monday, or you may have me at 9:45 a.m. on Monday as well. That's it. That's Mr. Poggio, and this is PE. See ya.